Yeah, this video is going around everywhere right now. KSI has called off Misfits 21. He has cancelled the whole event.
Tried my hardest, but my body has literally just given up. I'm currently in bed, taking antibiotics, trying to recover, but I'm struggling. I'm coughing up greenish yellow shit all the time.
Man's so sick that he cannot get out of bed, and we've all been there. We've all been so sick that we just can't function. We heard that KSI was sparring a few weeks ago, and then he was doing good against his opponents. When KSI had the Sidemen charity event at the Wembley Arena, he was sick and training on that same day. Well, though he kept it calm while playing the game, and he did an amazing performance. It was sad to say that he should have been also resting instead of training for intensive sports to KO Dennis for the past few months now. With a whole bunch of flights and things cancelled, I personally am in the loss of a lot of money, and so is a lot of others. Nobody blames KSI for being sick. You know what? Sometimes things can't be done, right? Sometimes it's just a bad situation, and nobody likes to be in, right? I would like to take a look through some of the comments here in a moment.
Sinuses are hurting to the point where I need ibuprofen every day. The tension headaches right here that I'm getting are more painful than you can imagine. I'm using Sudafed daily. I've tried sparring and training and my body just feels weak. My stamina is just falling off a cliff. I can't even taste right now or smell. Basically, I'm fucked. I've been ill for almost 3 weeks and it's just not got better. You know,
yeah, this whole situation is just bad for everybody involved, and there's so many people involved with the KSI name.
I had doctors come around to try and decipher what is going on, and honestly, I've never been this ill for this long in my life, and I hate it. I feel useless, and it's depressing. I feel like I've let so many people down.
I was just ill a few years ago, and I just couldn't come into work for a few months because I was so sick, and I didn't want to risk getting anybody else sick. And that's just where I work, right?
I haven't been able to post any YouTube videos to help promote the fight because I've just been feeling so shit. I'm just sick of being sick, man. And yeah, I'm sorry.
Man can't even record. Wow. Even when you're sick, you can sometimes manage to do that, but this guy is just bedridden.
I wanna move the fight to another day because, you know, I still want to knock out Dylan Dennis, and yeah, I didn't train this hard for nothing. Either way, I want to say sorry to everyone at Misfits, everyone at The Zone. I want to say sorry to the Sidemen for not being in as many videos as I'd like to be, and most importantly, I want to say sorry to the fans.
You know what? The man apologized for everything that he can do, right? And I think he's doing the most that he can do. I think we can accept KSI's apology as the KSI fan base. People saying that, you know what, you shouldn't go to the event if you're not risking to spend this kind of money. And you know what, they're fair. Honestly, I think some people are going to jump to some judgments and conclusions about this, and rightfully so. You know, some people who've lost money, but some people who haven't are just, you know, using this thing to attack KSI too. Speaking of which, we had a lot of drama and conflict based on other people reacting to this whole KSI showdown here. Argentinian King, one of the fighters who were supposed to be there, also lost a lot investing to this event. Not all of these fighters have a lot of money to spend, but are trying to make a lot of money by going to these events. Chase Demore is getting right back into training for the fight, especially after all his fight plans got cancelled in Manchester. It wasn't just the fighter, but it was everybody supporting the fighter, as he had coaches and sparring partners wanting to come to help as well, who then lost their money on tickets and hotels as well. Now, after all, nobody really blames KSI for what happened. I think it's just bad luck is all. That's all I can really blame. I think Misfits is still a very strong company, and we're going to put on great events in the future. I don't think this is any way to doubt them at all. I don't think it's his or anybody's fault. Where do we move? Where do we go from this? Well, one thing I wanted to talk about earlier was the Wade concept versus KSI. Wade Clemens made a good point about how Dylan is training and very serious for this fight, and might even give KSI some trouble with avoiding a knockout. Giving Dylan some credit and giving the whole Misfits card credit in that respect. KSI actually attacks Wade's character for this comment, very aggressively. Wade himself is a master of words and proceeded to cook everything that KSI said, but when you look at Wade's words, he is running away from KSI's accusations. But either way, this is a fight that's trying to be avoided. With the fight still on, Dylan Dennis now has more than enough content to promote about. The promotion for this card has actually increased. So, yes, a lot of people are sad in that loss because this event was postponed and cancelled so close to its date and with how many people were involved. But at the end of the day, it's to make a better event in the future. Maybe we get some more hype for some of the fights on the card as well. It gives some of the fighters more time to train, like Dylan, who is learning quite fast every single day. Could be an extra tactic or strategy you can learn to show in that boxing if he's properly training. This fight is supposed to be linked with how much training Dylan has been going through for the past years. Even though his MMA has been standing up and running around and fighting, not on the ground and grappling all the time, probably some of the time, but you know what I mean. Either way, let's see how this fight goes. If you're looking for more content like this, I will be uploading a top 10 women's influencer boxing tier list soon. Leave a like, subscribe to see that later. Take care, goodbye, and have a nice day. Pow.